Hello everybody. Hope everyone is well, doing great on this great snowy day. Goodness guys, we have so much snow. Not as much as some places have had, but quite a bit. And I left my snow over here. Just let me grab it. I'm pretty sure I did. I sure did. Hold on a sec. Just let me grab it. Just need a small little piece. And I am going to put my smock on. Oh, strapped it. There it is. Because we're going to do some painting now. Yesterday we made the inn, and I went back and I found the video for the one. Hello everybody. I found the video of making the inn, and I have all my lights attached. I found some fun animals to put in the inn. Village. Back. Let me just show you. Let me tip you down just a little bit more. There you go. I think you can see. Don't have to see my face so well. Maybe up just a bit. There we go. All right. Hello. All right. So what we did is we took we took the tags that we had from the wood tags, Christmas tree tags, out of a box similar to this. They're about $4, $4 somewhere in there. Where is it? $3. Okay, and you get different wood tags. My camera must be. There we go. There. I'm having so many issues tonight. It's not funny. And then you end up with a nice cute little wood box like this, which is handy for little beads and such. So that will be saved and probably used. And then what I did is I had these little, here's a horse, and that's gonna go right here at the horse barn, right? Then over on this side, I have a couple cows. These are just little kids' wood blocks, guys. It's gonna work for today. I have a pig. And I think it's a sheep. Black-faced sheep. Okay. Instead of using, not sure what I just knocked down. Instead of using the big pole that I was going to use for the light, I decided to attach it to the chimney here. And what I did is I put the light on right here, and I put a little tag, wood tag, going right underneath the light. I attached my lights to the bottom, and I attached this that I can turn it on and off. So I'm going to shut them off. And I broke my nail today, guys, so I hardly can use them. My nail that I do everything with. And this one doesn't want to move for some reason. Probably because my nail is broken. There we go. Shut those off for right now. Those are going to sit here. And then the tree that was up on top, I just stuck it on top of a snowball. And that's just going to sit right here in the inn village. Now all these have attached lights. This is the only light that has been used. And as you see, it's purple. I don't know what I used it for purple. It had been Halloween. Just shutting off all these lights. When you have a little village, you have to shut your lights off, guys. They're not electric. They're all battery. And I put all the lights most of them fit right inside. Now this one I made a stand like so, so it will sit a little bit higher. Again, inside. I have all these little hot strings. The church is the only one that's not going to sit on the edge, and I was thinking of just putting it right here on the edge, like so. That would be fine. This one I put on a spool, just for I could put snow and things like that underneath it. There we go. We got all our lights off, just so we can paint them and make this look like a cute little village. These little animals are going to stay as they are. They're pre-painted and coated. But you know, just for the season, these are going to be just fine. The only thing I didn't have, and well, I do have, but I didn't have a small one. I have this humongous dove. See my little dove? I thought I could attach him up on here and have him looking down into the stable. See, into here. So it would look like so, but he looks a monster compared to my little village. So we have a huge bird, right? So he's gonna sit over there. He might not get into this picture. It's kind of funny. I think that's pretty funny. It wasn't meant to be like that. So we gotta make sure we keep it as a village. So I'm just gonna pull these off to the side so I know about where I'm gonna have them. This big steeple's done. We're basically going to, in the inn, I might take this little piece off, well, we'll see, is sitting on the lights. And it sits pretty decently. This has been a very fun project. I never thought I would come up with anything to use this with when I made it. And I don't believe the reindeers I put on this year or last year, I can't remember. But guys, I made that 2 years ago. Really. So, let's get started. I think we'll blow everything off here. Like so. And I'm going to be using some wood, some of my wood glue, or not wood glue. You're not wood glue. What are you? Not wood glue. And we're going to first lay down a layer of the snow. And this is the snow I'm using, and I'm just going to split it like so. Thank you, Trisha Ann. I appreciate everybody that comes and participates with me. Oops, don't know. Hold on, I have issues going on all by myself. Hello. Don't be scared. I got a Snoopy. I had to see what that was. The message flipped up and all I saw was a piece of white. So I'm, you know how I like to split my stuff and make it go farther. So I'm just kind of splitting it. And it's natural split, guys. I don't force it to go any which way but way it wants to split. And then I work around whatever happened. See? And I'm going to just glue that around the edges up on top here. You know. Now, maybe at the end, that was almost a perfect trim, guys. Oh, kind of impressed myself. That didn't take much. Okay. We're going to glue that down. I was going to use sand and road and stuff like that, and I still might. I might have some beads that we can use. And I'm just using some, what is this? Extreme glue, Elmer's glue. I'm just kind of packing it. Nothing overboard here, just making my own little road or snow. I don't want to use hot glue because hot glue makes it, and I'm not doing it like every single spot, but I'm making sure I don't have bumps. And of course on the edge. And then I'm just going to take this and lay it down in its proper place on the edge here. Just like so. Kind of miss this edge. This glue is so thick, guys. It's so nice. It doesn't drip or run on you. I do like it. Making sure my corners. So just softening it up. Then I'm going to take my scissors that I just had and lost. That's how my day's going. These ones might still work. I'm just going to cut it off the edge. Just doing the top of it, because I figured if I put it on the table or somewhere, or somebody buys it or something, they can put greenery around it, you know, make it into a fun little village. So let's do this other side, and then we'll start painting our houses while this sits and dries. I might have to grab another piece over there. We'll see. Don't be all scared to say hello now. I see some people are here not talking. So, super cool. Now I gotta figure out which way I did what. Might have to grab another little piece, so I might can just maybe use these. Just kind of filling it in. Like I said, I kind of want the wood to show through because that kind of gives you your grounding and stuff. So I'm basically just lining this whole thing up with edging of the snow. I'm going to leave some bumps and something like that. Okay, now let's just glue all that in. I really kind of enjoyed making those little houses, guys. I'm going to go see if I can get some more. Maybe I can make another in. Now, friends, I'm just using stuff in my house. I'm not other than the gift tags that I went to buy. I actually went to buy them and I thought I could use them for something else. But this is perfect. I really like how they turned out. I don't think they're biblically based. You know what I'm saying? They're not houses that you'd find at the time of Jesus, but we can modernize it a little bit, right? I'm just kind of like putting some lumps and bumps in there because I want it to have some snow. Making sure I got, oops, my little edging here covered. That bump might be a little too bumpy. And let's do this side. Hello, Wayne. Thank you for your patience today, Wayne. Man, we had a mess going on, guys. Our social media was playing tricks on us as I was trying to purchase some things from him. And it was, I think, bothering both of us. But hey, we got everything fixed, I think. I gotta grab another little piece. I'm just shy about 2 inches. Alright. And this one's already split. Well, well, well. I like that fact. And I'm just kind of like piecing it in to wherever it was. Sneeze because I touched the Elmer's glue. Guys, I hope you never have allergies like I do. Oh, it's terrible. Now you're going to see me lose my voice. Can't do a thing about it. It'll come back. I hope. And I'm just kind of filling in those little holes, and then I'm going to cut this piece off. Save that because we might need it for a treetop or something. So you see how I just basically lined my box. I'm not going to worry about this. I'll probably paint that later, maybe into a white or off-white. Probably be off-white because I'm out of white. I have to go shopping. I have to go buy some paints, guys. That is my issue. So where did the end go? Kind of want to take this little star off it, because that doesn't really fit no more because we have that big star. Let's put something else there. What do we have? Well, could put a poinsettia there. Has a funny looking bow. That's my junk box, guys. I think that looks all right. Kind of goes with that what's that called? Doves like bows, don't they? I'll have to find a dove, though. I do want to have a dove. This guy is just too monstrous. He's bigger, almost as big as my star. I was hoping. And since this side has the most edge missing, I'll put this side as the... Now you're not going to stand because I put that stuff down, I suppose. There we go. So that's a good start. All right. This is going to sit down here and dry. That'll work. And then let's paint our pretty cute little houses. Now guys, if you didn't see these, let me show you them. They came out so cute. For not really knowing how to make a house, and guys, I don't build houses. I may work on houses, but I don't build houses. So like I said, I added lights so they can sit on, that's good, on the snow, a little bit high rise. This is only one, and that one's going to sit kind of towards the corner. This is the church. That's how the church came out. And I gave the church a flat top. And I broke my thumb like right off into the meat. And that's my working thumb, guys. It's terrible. Now I have to use my other fingers. Just pulling off some hot glues. So this one I gave 2 little blocks on the bottom. And this is what this house looks like. And we did it as, I did it as an angle house. Now, my roofs are not perfectly straight. I ran, didn't have a whole lot of picks, and I didn't even think I'd even get this done. Oh gosh, I'm gonna sneeze. But we gave this one a straight top, just to be different. So sorry, allergic to work. And then I glued the lights in place, so they are glued in, and you can just flip them on and flip them off when your nails are there. This one I did more like a, I had to readjust it after I made it. I wanted that light to fit in, and I made it too tight, so I popped it out. I added 2 more sticks on each side and then placed this on so I could get the light in, because I like everything to be there for people. Super cute. And then I gave it a pedestal. Now, they stand on here, but now I'm thinking, because I saw how the house did that, we might have to split the little area and spread it. And then this was my horse barn. It has a little stall here, and then the house for the workers, I guess. Guys, I don't know. I showed you that one. So there you go. Those are the 6 houses we made. So let's paint a few of them. Let me just move my tools a little bit. Oh. Now I'm going to have a full allergy attack on you. Terrible. Guys, it's all allergies, believe me. I just have to touch some glue, Mod Podge, any of that, and I'm choking. It's just the way it is. All right. So house colors. We can do a blend of colors. Here I have a light that finally turned on that hardly comes on. And let's see, we're going to need a little mixer plate. What do I have? you're not going to need a lot of paint, guys. Just a little bit. A little of this and a little of that. Okay, you guys can lay down. Probably be best. Some brown. Didn't realize I was at the bottom of that. I'm going to add a little yellow. Just different spots. Some white. What other color do we need? I got all my paints are just about gone. You know, that one's not gonna work. If we need white, I have this white here. Let's see, a little pink maybe for that candy store. Like I said, we're not going to need lots of paint, I'm sure. So that's a fairly good start. I got a little bit of black if we need a little black. This one's plugged. I think this one got mixed with enamel. So I'll just leave that there as well. If we need it, we'll use it. Okay, here we go. Let's decorate these guys. And some, like this is my candy store, so that should be kind of cute. We'll give that like a pink top, rooftop. We just have fun with it, right, guys? I mean, I'll get a couple brushes out here. These are small brushes, so except for that, I have my favorites, guys. I'm looking for my favorites. Those are awful ones, but the other favorites seem to have disappeared. Well, we got some brushes now. And let's see, we're going to do the top of this pink, and we're going to make it look like candy store. Put a red cherry on top of it. Oh, that would be kind of funny. A red berry or something. So basically staying at the top. And guys, you can make yours any way you want, all right? It will not, thank you. But, you know, if you want to buy these after I'm done with them, that's great. If you change it, that's perfectly fine. I am not offended. So I want it to work for you. But I think this will be kind of cute. Oh, this is just keeping it simple. And then I'm going to do the sides, these corners, just you know, like that, and then the rest will become white. That kind of looks candy-ish. One of the candy stores I went to when I was a child was just like this. That's how I got my inspiration. Way back when I was a kid, thousands of years ago. They even let me we did a sale, my sister and I. She sold the lemonade and I sold hair bows. Believe me, she made more money than I did at that store. And then we moved away and that store was gone a little later. I don't think I've been to a candy store since. Just thinking. All right. Now we're just going to add in some white. And I think I'll paint this base. Try to take some of that purple. I don't know what I used purple for on this light. Really don't. I'm gonna have to go back and look through my videos. The bottom I don't so much care about. See how pretty that is? Might need a second coat of white because this white seems to... This wood was not pre-treated or anything like that. I didn't do anything to prep it. Sometimes when I buy woods like these, I will spray them with water first to get the wood moist. That sometimes helps the wood absorb instead of absorbing it all like it seems to be doing right now. Adding a little bit of water helps it, and I do it like an hour before I start painting on them, but I didn't do that this time. I was looking for animals. That's what I was doing. I might have to fix that one. So we're making this the candy store. Because, you know, we like to have a little bit of fun, and I think kids liked candy stores back in Jesus' time. I don't know, they probably had fig stores or something like that. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm blessed to be here today. All right. Put that down. Not too messy. Oh guys, today we were painting at work. We took the Dollar Tree plastic jars with the tin heads, and I had them take the chalk couture and do the little bit of little minis on them, and then they stamped the rest of it white. And I had this one gal, she got herself so full of now this one we're going to do a brown roof, sorry. She had paint in her hair, she had paint in her face. Like, how did you do this right in front of me yet? Oh gosh, she was so funny. She says, I thought this was makeup. Oh my goodness, guys. I was doing everything but trying to insult her beauty. Gotta love it. I do like my job most of the time. So that's gonna be nice. What color should I do this house, guys? Just gonna mix some of the brown up with some tan. Make a tan. I'm the worst painter today. But she had paint all over her. Then her son comes in and says, "What do you think you're painting?" She says, "This is my makeup. I'm beautiful. Leave me alone." Oops. So we're going to have to do tan because I kind of messed up there. So let me just dunk some brown and white together here. Now the lights will show through, of course. This looks more like stone. See, it looks more like stone. Oh, that was smart. Just stuck my finger right in it. Make sure we get enough to go around. Can always mix more paint. I think what kind of house this is. You guys, you know, I have a tiny house, so I know what a tiny house is because that's my house. It is so small. Okay. So now let's turn the little light on with my broken finger. See what that looks like. Looks kind of white there, doesn't it? But it's a tan. All right, 2 houses done, and they're looking pretty nice. Now this is a candy striped house, so I thought maybe just plain white on that house. What do you think? With the red roof? I don't know what house that would be called. Let's see. Keeping it so simple because we really want it to focus on the lights. We want the lights to show. Now you can make it as detailed as you want if you make these, guys. There's no right or wrong. Keep that in mind. If I had all my little chippy supplies, I would have made a chip roof and stuff, but I'm just using what I have. I'm trying not to buy too much because we're going to be starting this construction soon. Our electricals all have come, finally. We have some things that won't be coming till June, and that's now we have to revamp our plan because some supplies won't be here that we need for this house. And if they have their beautiful strike that they want to do with the railroads, well then we're on delay again. And some things have to come through China, so whatever happens with that will also be a delay. But I believe they're going to work everything out. That's my prayer. Hopefully. Thank you, Natalie. I think they are going to be really cute. I want to get some little trees and stuff. I have the one little tree. I have very little things that are mini. I have big stuff. Oh, I didn't put no red here. My white brush. I'm going to make this little chimney red. Messed it up. Imagine that. If you mess up one side, mess up the other, right? It's gonna have a little pink. Shouldn't have done that. Let it dry and then I can repaint over it in that spot. Kind of messed it up there a little bit. There you go. You can kind of see it. I don't know what you can see there. I can't even see. All right. Then we have this house here. Need a little bit more brown. Kind of like the brown roof tops. Come on, brown. And these houses are so little, but cute. Well, I didn't see if the light still looked nice with that. It should. So. wait to have them all painted, and then they'll go into their spots, and then we can shut the light off and see what it looks like. How cool. All right. Red. Could have a red house, guys. We could do a red top. We already have a red top. Let's make this house a red house. With the light shining through, I think will be super nice. I should put a little more. This is not red either. This is like a burgundy red. It's my favorite red. Toucan red or something like that. Yeah. Tuscan red. And it's glossy enamel. That's the one I use. That's my favorite red. Yes, a red house. Oh, good. Someone likes my red house. Our house is tan. They painted it tan before we bought it. And my realtor tried to tell me, no, this house has always been tan. And then we had a storm this past year, a hailstorm, and found out our house was actually white, just like I told her. I thought that was pretty funny. I knew more about this house than she did. That's a pretty red. Look how pretty that is. It'll definitely stand out pretty if I do a good job. Brown roof or a white roof, guys? Red house. How about the roof? White, brown, black. Forgot to cover up my black last night, guys, and that black dried out. Good thing it was, I only mix a little bit of paint at a time, so not the whole thing dried out. That looks really nice. And if you watch the video, on 3 of these houses, guys, I'll post them this weekend, maybe even before that. I thought I pushed play and I pushed record, so I ended up with a video, and now I had to figure out how to get it to become alive with this new system. This system has lots of choices. I use Restream through OBS, and it's a really cool program. I'm still learning it though. And I'm not a fast learner, guys, for stuff. I have to make all the errors before my brain says, oh, you know how to fix that. My poor brother, my poor son. I call him up all the time. I lost the chat. I found it today. Guys, I can laugh at myself. I know how hard it is to learn things. And I do laugh at myself because I'm like, I should know this, but... And that's from my strokes, guys. I had strokes when I was a kid. So my short-term memory comes to long-term memory. And then I have the short-term, and then it's gone for long-term. I mean, it just flips and flops. It's the craziest thing. But I fight myself. That is very nice. A gray rooftop? Sure, we could do that. Never even thought of that color. There we go. I just put the yellow and the red. We'll get a nice color out of that. Great. A little white. And my black went. Put a little more white in that. Dripping fast. And it's better. It's really dark gray, but it will still work. Too dark. There we go, that's better. Oh yeah. There we go. That's a nice color. Good idea, Wayne. Now these are just gift tags, guys. You can do this. Dip fast. No, we'll never know. That's right. And you can't even tell I did in the white. You guys are funny. Nobody's going to know, just all of you that watch me. One spot here in the wood that just doesn't want to paint. Must have something there. A little darker on one side. Might try better. So that looks nice. Good idea. let that dry just before I touch it. Now this house, this looks like, that's what the house looks like. The gray looks nice, thanks. With that beautiful red house, thank you. So we have a brown and tan. Can't say I like that tan. We have the candy house, candy store. Where'd that come from? Might do some adjusting on that one. I have to fix that one spot there too. Then this house, that gray is really pretty. I'll do that one a dark gray since I have the top. This is the dark gray. This was a fun craft, guys. Did I tell you that already? I have to say I liked it. Giving a black edge. Nice black. Should we do this one pure white? No, we got too much white. How about brown? I got lots of brown here. Make it brown. Brown and tan. And the candy house looks good also. Brown and tan looks nice, okay. So on this gray roof, we'll do a brown house, since I have the brown out already. Now remember, the lights are going to shine through, so they're going to look nicer than just plain little houses. At least that's my belief. They're going to look nice. Have you guys ever thought what it would be like to live back in the time of Jesus? Or what it would be like to live without all the accessories that we have? I think about that periodically. I feel so blessed to have what we have. I think we've all gotten lazy compared to what our ancestors have had. I have a book that my grandpa wrote that said he talked about being in a horse and buggy and riding down the road and going to church and all this stuff. And hi Lisa. And anyway, when I first read that, I asked him, I said, wow, where did you come up with horse and buggy? I never dreamt that he would say he actually had one. And he brought me to this special garage, and he actually still had it, and he was donating it to the museum up in Aiken, Minnesota. I don't know if it's still there or what happened to it actually, but I just looked at him like, wow, I would not know one thing about their how to take care of stuff, you know? I'm so, I don't know. I just think it's so strange. And I was like, well, I was a young gal. Just got my license. It was like one of the few times I drove up to Mille Lacs Lake in Minnesota here. And he was a DNR person that took care of the area up there. This house got a little bit dark, so we might add some. That's pretty dark. What do you think? You got pretty dark, good. But it's so amazing to me what our families have gone through. All right, then we have our church. We'll do the steeple brown. The cross, sorry, steeple. This is a homemade craft, guys. I might have bought it for something else, and we made it into this fabulous village. Can't wait to put it all together. We're almost done. And I think I'll do the top of this brown. Just using up my paint that I have here now. Try not to mess it up. A lot of hot glue up here for some reason. I don't know why I used so much hot glue there, but I did it. Must not have trusted my work. All right, what color should the church be? Oh, I'm gonna have to dry these. Anybody? It looks fine. My candy cane house just turned black because my top had to hit it. Just had to hit that. Don't touch. Oh. Okay, the church. It looks fine. Yes, I've thought about that. It would be wonderful just for a bit. Yeah, it'd be really hard, I think, to really go back in time. For sure. I think of it often, actually. Like, I don't know. I don't know why I think about it. It's just not, and this is something on this. reading his story and hearing, you know, the story went from the time he was a kid to the time my youngest brother was born, and then he quit writing. And that's how I found out about my history of the family, some of my family. I don't know my family that well. I've only met my dad's brother once, my uncle. What color should we do this church? Probably white, huh? Does white sound good? We have two whites, but we don't have to put them next to each other. Maybe tan. I'll do it like a real light tan. And then I covered it up. Gosh, I love myself. I'm gonna just take out and this is even going to be lighter. Scoop up a bit. Just more white than tan. Now it has a little black in it. Definitely don't want it the same tan as that, so we're gonna just do it a kind of a off-white. Do not like that brush. Let's spackle it. Much better. Texturizing it a little bit. What's that, stucco? Yeah, stucco. That's the word I'm thinking. Can't pound too hard. It's gonna be so cute. Now the little tray I made, guys, doesn't mean it has to stay in that little tray. You know, because I thought I bought trees and I don't know where I put them. I usually make little bottle brush trees. And little trees in itself made out of wire and things like that. And I don't know where I put them. I've looked for them for a week now. I'm hoping I didn't leave the bag there and just forgot to grab my bag or... So this looks like stucco when you're up close to it. Should have added some spackling with this. Oh, that would have been pretty. Super cool. Let's move all these. Everything is painted. Look how nice that looks. It's kind of a speckled little church. Don't hit that red. All my mixing brushes. Just dump them in my little bit of water I got there. Alright, let's put them together and see what it looks like. I'm going to dry them just a little bit before we go any much farther. Just to make sure that they're dry. Some of them I'll have to touch up. Could add a little snow on them. And I think Bethlehem is like a season before us. I remember learning something like that recently. Like our fall, and our winter is their fall, or something like that. Somebody told me that. I don't know if that's true. Looks nice, thank you. I do like the red one. This would be a colorful village if Jesus came today, which would be like really amazing to me. I don't think he's ready for us yet though. But soon enough. Kind of like how the candy cane, or the candy house turned out. I missed a spot of pink there, so I'll have to touch that up. And our speckled church looks really nice. Kind of missed my corner there, so I'll have to touch that one up. I think they're good enough to try. Turn on their lights. Let's just see what we can do here now. Make sure my hands are wiped off. All right. So I'm gonna just set them all in front here. Whoops. Maybe not dry. This one's not quite dry. Sometimes when you heat it up, they have a tendency to show back up and be a little wet. Yeah. All right. So here's our little makeshift edge. then here is our in. Where did my animal? Oh, my animal's right there. Now let's turn all these. Gotta give me a second to flip my hand over. There we go. It's a bummer when you break your nail all the way down to the meat. Okay, I'm gonna have that like centered. Now I'm not even gonna glue these down, guys. So just sitting inside. That's all. Take my little animals here. Now my horsey's gonna go over here. And my little sheep. These are little wood things, guys. I'm not even touching them. These are just whatever these kind of animals, stick animals. A couple cows. A horse that doesn't like to stand up by himself. I didn't think about that. Everything stood before I put all this down. Now this is the stable where the horse and the trainers stay. Like so. Then I don't want to knock it over. I thought maybe the red house over here. No. Find a spot for it to stay. Then I was thinking something like that. The church kinda, where did you go? You need to have your light underneath you. I thought that could just kind of like sit on the edge here, like so. The candy store. Oh, I didn't turn these on, guys. Whoops. Now some I did low, some I raised up. I didn't turn you on either. Man, I'm slipping. I have to add another little block to that one. I have to fix that one. Just a minute. Just going to make a little hole for that. Move these around just a little bit. I have to add a third little block here. Just a minute. Now with the wood on here, it's not standing up the way I thought it would. So I'm gonna just add a block. Just to make sure it stands. It has to stand, you know. Still can get my finger in to turn it on. I think I was in Florida or something with that height. everybody on. You're sitting in the corner. Like so. It's going to be on the ledge. That's okay. Whoops, our horsey fell down. I didn't think about this stuff, guys. Sorry. I have to add blocks on this one too. It's about the same. It did have something in it, because it has the wood for it. Now what's this issue? There it goes. Just needed some TLC. Ah. I gave it a little more than TLC, I can tell you. And I use Gorilla Glue, guys, so it should stick forever. But, you know, Minnesota weather, it's cool enough that it can pop it. Just keep that in mind. So I'm just stabilizing this a little bit, or now that I put the soft stuff on, I have no, it doesn't want to stand. So that's why it's getting these stabilizers. I'm calling it stabilizers. Sticks to me just fine. Alright, should be cool enough. Lights are on, stables up. What's wrong with you, horsey? Horses can walk. Here, just lean them against there. Super cool. Everybody else is standing. Alright, where's that little tree of ours? Huh? Christmas tree, where did you go? Got my dove. I lost our little Christmas tree. Oh, here she is. She's just going to sit. Like in the middle somewhere. Alright, I'll go shut the light off and let's see what it looks like. This will be very interesting. And then I'll turn it around as well. Now my computer has a bunch of light, guys, so I can't do a lot about that, but look at that. So cool. I'll turn it slowly. Look how fun this is. Now you'll see the manger in the back with the animals there. Oh, I didn't turn on the star, guys. Hold on. We didn't turn on the star. Gotta have the star. Oh, golly. Poor baby Jesus. Follow that star, guys. Now we have that star. See how bright that star is? What a fun little village. Now this is made out of gift tags, guys. That's all. Gift tags, popsicle sticks, and some wild animals, whatever those wood blocks are. And I knocked over my little piggy pig. And I have a very, very cute village. It looks awesome. Now I'll pull it back just a little bit. And now I'll spin it again. No lights in the barn or in the stable. The stable is just the light coming from the inside of the inn. Now I'm going to go buy some Dollar Tree people if my store has any yet. My store has not put anything out, and I don't want to drive 20 miles to this other place that I like better, but only like it better because they have stuff out. That's super cute. I think this I couldn't ask for anything better from Little Sticks. Smile so we can get a screenshot. Okay, go ahead and say. You're so funny. Thank you. Good luck in getting a good screenshot. I don't know what side works best for a screenshot. I have to say I like it. Now it's a little I don't know, it looks bright there. That's the best side right there. You see that? Got the nice, let me switch hands. Got the star shining nice over the stable. That's the part that I celebrate every day of my life. And it's so special to me. So, there's my Christmas village. Hope you all like it. It's super fun. I have to say it came out a little better than I anticipated. I'm stuck on something here, so my little horsey don't like to stand up. So I'll have to figure out something. I don't know what to do for that little guy. Everything else is standing. Super cool. Absolutely love it. Oh, turn on my light. Smile for a snapshot. You're so funny. And it looks good even with, you can see the lights on. You know, just on the table like this. So if you were doing a party or something, you could easily turn the lights on during the daytime. It still shows up very nicely. Use plenty of lights. I think it came out super cute. I don't know about this little horsey. We're gonna have a discussion. Super cool. Thank you, Della. It's a fun idea and it's a finished craft. Definitely a finished craft. Super cool. So there you go. And my houses are just small. About the size of my little palm. Some people asked me about that yesterday, so I'm just showing you my palm. It's about the size of my palm. I'm very small person, guys. My palm size, for you have an idea, it's approximately 3.5, maybe 4. Put it right there. 1.6. Might have to buy a new tape measure after 40 years. My palm is 4 inches. So they're approximately 3.5, 4 inches. And my horsey, we're gonna have a talk. You're supposed to be staying. Super nice. This one's a little bit larger. He's a little over my palm, so he might be closer to the 4. And I just have him sitting in that corner. And I just kitty womped them just this way and that way. Super nice. Well, there you go. How fun was this? Did you like this craft? Precious. Super fun. All right, let me come back and read through your messages, and then we'll all go. And I have these little things that you could add in just as decorations. You could tie them together as like a little, they're just little glitter things that we took off the, you know, you can just glue them in, maybe on the sides here, just to give it a little more Christmas look if you're looking for that look. Those are ideas. Very nice. Thank you. All right, smile. Thank you, Trisha Ann, for my special hearts there. Thank you. Awesome job. Thank you. The village looks incredible. Wow. Thank you. Now, don't forget to sprinkle this out, guys. This may have taken me some time to make, but hey, you know, I started, you know, the inn itself was made 2 years ago, a little over 2 years. And I really didn't know what I was going to do with that thing. And now look what we made. We made our own village. Very nice. And Wayne, thanks for all your ideas. Dip fast, no one knows. I like that. That should be a mascot or a thing on my wall back here. Oh, thank you, Red House. And it's going back through the messages. I'll come back up in just a second. Very nice talking with you today too, Wayne. With all the confusion that we were having, man. And I tried again tonight and was not able to do anything, so it must be. Hi, Deborah. This is a very beautiful craft you just did. Thank you. Yes, it was super fun. And the houses, guys, once I started getting the technique to how to trim it and how to add in the wood for the roof, then it became easier to work with. It was just trying to figure out how that house was going to look, or how the church was going to look, or, you know, would a flat top be appropriate? You know, I was going through all those details of thought. Now you could add different things around here, like maybe steps and things like that. Make it more detailed as I go. Maybe I might just do that. But it's fun the way it is, just the way it is. Made out of gift tags, guys. Gift tags and popsicle sticks. And a ton of candles. Super cool. And don't forget our little wood animals. I'm not sure where they came from. I think they're actually my grandsons. I wonder if he knows I have them. Oops. So, that's all I have for you tonight. Now, I just might just hang out and just add some, you know, just little sprees like so, and just glue them onto the side, just to give it that side edge bling. Whoops, dropped one. Don't even need, I think I'll just do all the silver ones. Just adding these around in a V shape. Not so much hot glue there. Just taking a V like so. That's what it looks like. And just gluing them on just on the bottom. I'll show you. Now this isn't taken away. This is just on the outside edge. Let me do this whole side and then you can see it. I'll just do this whole corner here. And that way I'm using up these little edges for that. It looks nice, of course. You see that? Just added them on, and then on the edge, that side I didn't do an edge. I just knocked everything down. And I don't try to do them all the same, guys. I just put them on. Make it different. And you could add a little red ribbon around the edge, or, you know, anything like that. Green ribbon. However you think would fit your fancy for that kind of thing. Outside decorations. Now that one I didn't get very centered. So I'll put one real close to it. Just super cool. I have a bunch of them up here. Knocking everything down, but hey, we'll fix it. I'm Amazing Crafter. Well, thank you. I like just to have fun. I called a couple places, guys. That's where I'm looking at doing an event in June or July, and that's in the process. I'm waiting for numbers to come through so I can let you all know more details of that. That one's like super long. And I don't know any prices yet, so I can't even tell you prices. I just want you to all know I am working on an event that we can all come and meet each other. I think that would be so fun to meet everybody. Now I live in Minnesota and I'm by the Mall of America. If you ever want to know where I'm at, that's about where I'm at. Stick. It's always one that don't want to stick. Why is that? Can't be Kathleen all the time. A good percentage, but not all the time. I hope you will repost this video making of the inn. I did repost that, Della. It's there. I just did it last night about 2 in the morning. It's in my stuff. That did come out pretty cute. And guys, back then I didn't have the nice video that I have now. So you will see the, I dropped one. Now I'm thinking, and I'm trying to think, I must have been doing it in this corner over here in my home. As you know, guys, I started my crafting business in an apartment building, in an apartment. I shouldn't say a building, it was an apartment. And and I was on the end of my bed. That's how I started my company, Crafting Time. And then what happened with Crafting Time is how it started was I got laid off from the nice virus, and I cleaned my apartment. My brother was living with me, and there was only so much I could do in that little tiny apartment. So I told him I'm taking the money we get from the government, and I'm going to reinvest their money they give me, and we're moving. And I got a heads up funny look, and I said we're moving. I'm buying a house in September, and we're moving in October. And that's just how it happened. That's how we got to this little house. And I have to say, I think we both enjoy it. We're not rich people. We just make ends meet. So now I added just a little tinsel, whoops, all around. Nothing, you know, just those little kind of things. It just adds a little Christmas look, village, you know, because I don't have many trees in here. I have no people. I have no people here, guys. We will. I'll get some. I'll go buy some. Somebody must have some people. And put it in my village. Super cute though. I hope you like this. Well guys, I'm going to let you all go. I have a little bit of a mess here to clean up, but it's not as bad as a couple of messes we've had. As you know, I can be a messy crafter. But super fun night, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this, and we'll see you all tomorrow. And have a blessed night. And don't forget to think back on our family history, guys. Everybody has a history. Every family has good and bad in their families, right? But just go back and think of what they went through that got us to where we are today. If it wasn't for them, we would not be here. If it wasn't for our good Lord giving grace upon us, we won't be in heaven unless he comes and gets us. So, have a good night. God bless you all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I was hoping to do a sale Wednesday and Thursday, so I can wrap up on Friday and send them everything out on Saturday. That is our plan. We will craft too, and I'll find a little dove to go. You know, this dove is a little bit too big. We don't want to have a monster dove. I gotta find a tiny one. I was thinking, I have an owl upstairs that's real small like that. I don't think I want an owl in this. That'd be funny. I wish you would come to Clarksburg I was in Clarksburg, West Virginia 4 years ago, because I don't have a car to go anywhere. Can you fly? Can you take the bus? I'll keep that in mind. I usually do Greyhound bus when I travel far. I do a lot of driving as well. But West Virginia. Is that hurricane time, Deborah? The last time I was in, well, we were in the Carolinas in Flora. Oh, what was that hurricane? Flora F. Anyway, that hurricane came in, and I was in West Virginia, or not West Virginia. We went through West Virginia, but we were in the Carolinas, and I was taking Greyhound bus home, and because of the hurricane come in, Florence, that's it. It was Florence that came through. You don't fly, okay? And don't have Greyhound bus anymore. No. They should have a Greyhound out there. I'll check. But anyway, so it took 4 days because of the hurricane to get home. It's probably the worst travel I've had. It was very eventful. That's all I can say with the hurricane and a few other situations that happened. It was super interesting trip home. I'm gonna shut my lights off before I forget. No, I'll leave them on, and I'm gonna take a video so you can see it better. Oops, I didn't turn it on. I bought these from Target, guys, and they just don't seem to work well. And I did not buy them on sale or clearance. But so I'll leave these all on, and then I'll take a round. I'll put them on my spinner, and then you guys can see it all. Well, Deborah, we'll talk about it. We'll see what we can do. Maybe you can ride with somebody. I know a couple people out there that might come this direction that could pick you up as well, Deborah. But I would love to meet you. Love to meet you all. I met Wayne online here. That was very cool. Hey, if you ever want to just chit-chat, you can just go and hit the person-to-person look, and you can chat. It works pretty nice. But hey guys, I'm gonna let you go so we can finish up our night, and you all have a great night, and we'll chat more about this upcoming events. It won't be till June, but or July, somewhere in there, and we'll get prices and all that kind of thing. So everyone have a great night, and see you later. Thanks so much. Bye bye.